What's up, guys? All right, so this one is called Stupid Shit Writers Do. Yeah, my tree's still up, by the way. Who cares? I like it. And yes, I'm still painting, so that's what's up with that. Move past it. Stupid shit writers do. And maybe this could be a little serious, and if you think of anything that stupid shit that writers do, I'm glad to talk on that. But let's start with this one. This is one of the stupidest things I've seen writers do. You know, I've done a shit ton of calls with various writers, and then, you know, probably the dumbest thing I've heard writers say to me is, I signed a contract to be represented, and I don't know how to get out of it. Dude, what? What are we doing? And so I'm like, what's the story? And they're like, yeah, I signed a fucking 4-year contract to be repped. And I'm like, wait, what? How many meetings have you gotten and shit? Like what's been going on? You know? And they're like, I've gotten maybe 4 meetings in 4 years. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? You should be getting 4 meetings a week. What do you mean you're getting 1 meeting a year and you sign this shit? Dude, the only thing I'm signing is if there's a check behind it. Put a bunch of zeros behind that shit, yeah, I'll sign wherever you want. You know, in my blood, yeah, sure, no fucking problem. I'm not gonna sign to be repped with someone. No fucking way. You know, you don't need to be officially signed. Why are you gonna lock yourself into a situation that could go bad very easily by them not doing their fucking job? You know, you're doing your job, you're writing shit, and are they gonna take it out? Will they do the best job possible? If they want me to sign some shit, that tells me right away. That tells me they're fucking scared I'm gonna leave. And they should be scared I'm gonna leave. You know, I wanna be able to leave at a moment's fucking notice. I'm not waiting around for them to, you know, be a shitty fucking rep and give me 4 meetings in 4 years. No way, dude. You just wasted 4 years of your life for no fucking reason. No, I'm not signing shit. Here's what being signed is. And by the way, let me say this before I forget. I don't believe, I could be wrong, but I do not believe that my ex ever officially had someone sign paperwork to be signed. And me personally, I've never signed nothing to be signed. And there's no fucking way in hell that I would sign anything. You know, I think some writers feel like it's a status thing to be, they officially signed me. Who cares? You know, are they doing the job? That's all that fucking matters. I'm not signing shit with the fucking, I don't care who the agent is. I'm not signing nothing, dude. You know, except for a deal. That's it. You know, so, you know, you're signed. It's getting signed is hey, I want to represent you. What is it? Hey, I want to represent you, and great. Oh, you want to represent me? Cool. What's your strategy? You know, what's your strategy to make me money? I don't give a fuck how much you make. You're getting 10% of whatever. What's your strategy to make me money? And then once they lay that out, okay, let me think on that, and I'll get back to you. You know, and if you like it, then you're like, great, let's go ahead and move forward with this. And they're like, cool. It's a handshake deal. You're not signing shit. No way. Now let's talk about this. Here's where you should sign some shit. So you have a writing partner, right? And it's okay, great. What deal do you guys have worked out with the script? And you're like, well, you know, nothing. But you know, whatever, we meet all the time and everything's great. We get along great, man. Okay, well, do you realize that 50% of marriages end in divorce? You know, the odds that this is gonna go, you know, burn to the ground is pretty high, you know? And let's say this. Let's say you guys get along great. You guys are 2 diamonds that get along fucking excellently. Awesome, man. What happens if your writing partner, you know, hey, I'm gonna go on a bike ride, and you're like, great, bro, have a great bike ride, and then bam, they get hit by a bus. Now what? And you finish the script. How well do you know their next of kin? How well? Right? You see where I'm going? And very possibly their next of kin could be like, no, I should own all the rights to this because I don't know what the fuck this other writer did. So I own the rights to this. I'm gonna sell it, not you. Now you just fucked yourself, man, for no reason. Like, you could have done that in the very beginning. Like, yeah, let's just sign this fucking paperwork. You know, we're 50%, 50-50 on this, and great, now we can move forward, and no bullshit's gonna happen. If the worst case scenario happens, isn't that the worst case scenario? You do get along with this person, but you don't get along with their next of kin, and they fucking die, and now you can't take this thing out. Now you're dead in the water. Now you just wasted all your fucking time. That's a bad place to be in. You know? I'll end with this one. Another stupid fucking thing to do is fake announcements on Twitter. You know, hey, I have a fucking announcement. Well, I mean, let's say you have for example, let's say you have 50,000 people following you, right? You're a big shot, okay? There's a high probability that you're gonna meet someone, like a producer or something, studio exec, whatever, and they're gonna fucking pull your card. You know, like, hey, yeah, I read that you have an announcement. What is it? You know, what's the thing? And by the way, and who is it with? And now you're like, well, I was kind of fussing it up a bit. How much were you fussing it up? Well, there's actually fucking nothing. Okay, so someone vaguely read my shit and, they passed. Okay, then do not call that a fucking announcement. And if I was a rep or a fucking producer or something and I see people announcing shit like that, I'm gonna call their card, man, because I don't fucking trust this. It looks like bullshit. It looks like bullshit. It smells like bullshit. Who the fuck is it then? That's my question. With who? And then when they say, well, they can't tell me or something, I'm gonna be like, nope. And you know what I would do? Actually, I would say, just real quick, let me shoot off this email to my friends in the industry and say, hey, there's a writer on Twitter announcing bullshit, and they have 50,000 followers. They're full of shit. Don't trust them. Push it out, and then everyone's like, oh shit, okay, right on. Thanks for the heads up. And then you're kind of fucking done, man. At the very least, you look stupid as fuck for making fake announcements. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't recommend that. So, again, I'll end this here by saying writers do a lot of stupid shit. So if you think of some other stupid shit that writers do, throw it down below, and I'll speak on that, because I'm happy to speak on stupid shit that writers do to help other writers who don't want to be stupid. Later, guys.